Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place to start your natural journey while embracing a natural lifestyle full of self-love, confidence, and determination. In today's video, I will be giving you 5 things that all naturals should be doing, and if you aren't doing it, you need to start doing it. So if you're interested in figuring out what those are, keep watching. Okay, so this video is going to be super quick, not going to take a whole lot of time because these are things that most of us naturals are doing, or at least we need to start doing in no particular order. I think this is essential to anybody's natural hair journey, and that is wear a silk scarf or a bonnet. But please, 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 ladies, you need to start doing that. Do not lay your head on your pillow at night with no scarf on. You could lay your head on your pillow at night if you are sleeping on a satin pillowcase, which that is what I do. But I sleep on a satin pillowcase, and I actually wrap my hair up with a satin scarf every night. Some nights I forget, but that's why my backup is my satin pillowcase. Another thing that naturals need to start doing, if you aren't already, is try out new products on clean hair. Make sure your hair is washed, it's clarified before you test out a new product. It makes no sense to try a new product and you have not thoroughly clean your hair, because you really don't know if the product is working, because you have so much product buildup from the last week or a few days, and you just want to plop something new on top of the hair. You have to cleanse the strands first and make sure you are testing out new products on clean hair, because that's the only way that you'll actually get true results, whether or not the product actually is good and works for your hair. All right, the next one, I must admit, this is one that I don't do regularly and pretty much not enough at all. And I am going to start doing this, and this is starting to trim your hair on a regular basis. I, for one, am someone that deals with a lot of breakage, and I'm not gonna lie, I be trying to hold on to my little length. Like I could probably use a trim right now, but I like, this little, the fact that it's on this little collarbone right here, like it make me feel good. So I get it, but that's not the best for your hair, and that is not going to help you have a healthy head of hair. So that is one for sure I am going to start doing, is regularly trimming. And I really haven't decided how often, but I'm thinking at least trim my hair, obviously when it looks like it needs to be trimmed, of course, like a lot of split ends, but I want to regularly trim at least like once every 3 months. And right now it's kind of like once a year. Bruh. Don't judge me. Next, I strongly suggest that, and I don't really know if this is a start type of thing, but you should do this. Every natural should take the time to learn your hair porosity. Hair porosity is the way your hair type retains moisture. It's very, very, very important. That's probably the most important to me, I believe, like out of any natural tip that anybody could ever give you. I, for one, know what my hair porosity is, and I just decided to do a porosity test for you all today. I did not think that this was something that needed to be in its own video, but the way that you test out your porosity takes literally 2 seconds. I think it's a few different ways that you can test your porosity. The way that you determine what your hair porosity is going to be based off of where this strand of hair lies in the cup. If your strand of hair drops all the way down to the bottom, then you have high porosity, which means that your hair can absorb a ton of moisture. If your hair stays on the top, it means you have low porosity, but it takes a very long time for moisture to get into your strands. And if it's somewhere in the middle, that means you have medium porosity, which a lot of people do not have. You only really hear about high and low. So honestly, I think my hair porosity Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. As I say it, it's starting to drop and drop and drop and drop. So, never mind. I was getting ready to say my hair porosity has changed. And now you can see that it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Because I'm high porosity, but it was sitting up at the top for so long, I was thinking that my porosity was changing. And I almost thought I was normal porosity, but then this sucker just dropped all the way to the bottom. So, never mind. But like I said, it is very beneficial that you know what your porosity is, because there are certain products that are specifically for your type of porosity. So I feel like that's essential. That's something that you need to start, and the process isn't something that you do overnight. That's why I say start it, because it will take time for you to do research and to see what products actually work for you. But if you haven't, check out my IG page that is specifically for natural hair. I do other things on this channel besides natural hair, but this particular page is exclusive for all natural hair types. This page shares curlspiration, tips, and insight into different hair care techniques. So do check out my IG page, Curl Confirmations. I will leave it in my description, because that is where you're going to get nothing but natural hair from me. So we all can connect when I'm not connected here, dropping a video. And the very last thing or tip or whatever you want to call this that I strongly suggest new naturals and veteran naturals to start doing, and that is being more patient and speaking positively about your hair. Every strand is different. Every head is different. So what works for one person will not necessarily work for you. Even if you look at their videos and they have the same type of texture hair, they have the same density as you, they have the same whatever, you know, the same porosity as you, doesn't mean that your hair is going to turn out just like theirs does. So I strongly suggest for you to be patient, and if you're not satisfied with the style, or you're not satisfied with your hair length or your hair retention, to continue to speak positively about your hair, because there is power in the tongue, and I really believe that. So I feel like you put that out into the universe, that's exactly what you're going to get back. If you are always talking bad about your hair and how much you hate your hair, like you're not speaking that into existence. Like your hair is going to keep being bad because you don't feel good about your hair. So I definitely think that's something that I know that I can do a lot more that I haven't. I do speak positively about my hair for the most part, but sometimes there's certain styles that I wish I could achieve, and I get very frustrated. I know I'm not the only one. Like we can get frustrated, we can get down on ourselves, and we can, before you know it, you've already cuss your hair out, ready to chop your hair off. And it's like you really have to like take a moment, stop, pause, and start being patient. Start speaking positively about your hair. You can achieve that style. My hair will turn out beautiful. My hair will be stronger. Like those things really, really, really matter. So I hope you guys enjoyed these little tips and things that I know that I'm doing in 2020 to make sure that my hair is as strong as it possibly can be. If you all thought the information that I shared today with you was helpful or inspiring in any kind of way, make sure you go ahead and like this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed and hit the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as my next video drops. And as always, I'm a little different, and different is love. See y'all in the next one.